There, I have a great story. The cow who climbed a tree. Let's go on our adventure. Tina was a very curious cow. She had a thirst for discovery. Here's Tina looking at her books and using her magnifying glass. Her mind was full of wonderful things, all of which her sisters found very silly, impossible, ridiculous, nonsense, they would say, every time she told them of her amazing ideas. Her sisters were only interested in one thing, fresh and juicy grass. And Tina had drawn a picture of a rocket going to a moon, and they were saying, no way, that's ridiculous. All they were interested was in eating juicy grass. One day when Tina was exploring the woods, she decided to try something new. She began to climb a tree. Up, up, up she went. So Tina went to the forest. She was walking around. She decided to climb a tree. Unlike the fierce dragons, when she got to the top, Tina couldn't believe her eyes. When she got to the top of the tree, she couldn't believe her eyes. Unlike the fierce dragon she'd seen in her books, this one was friendly and vegetarian. All afternoon they talked about wonderful dreams and incredible stories. Tina couldn't wait to tell her sisters about her new friends. So she met a friendly dragon who was a vegetarian. And they liked each other and spent the afternoons chatting. But her sisters were not impressed. Dragons don't exist. Cows can't climb trees. Impossible, ridiculous, nonsense, they said. And with that, they went to bed. So Tina came home and told her about her new dragon friend, and her sisters did not believe her. They didn't believe her. They said, impossible, ridiculous, nonsense. But the next morning, Tina was nowhere to be seen. She was nowhere to be seen. She wasn't in her chair. Her sisters found a note. Gone flying with the dragon of the woods, Tina. Well, that was it. Tina's nonsense has gone too far. The sisters decided to go and find her and bring her home. That was enough. So Tina left a note that she'd gone flying with the dragon, and her sisters just didn't believe her. They went to find her to bring her home. For the first time, they ventured beyond the farm and into the woods. They never imagined it would be so beautiful. Her sisters ventured into the woods and they couldn't believe how beautiful it was. And then they came across something very strange. Impossible, they said. But the sisters began to climb, but the first sister began to climb, and one after another, up they went. Oh my goodness. They saw an animal running up a tree with a backpack. And so one by one, they climbed the tree. They couldn't believe it. They said, we'll try it. The world beyond the fields was extraordinary. But where was Tina? Suddenly, the sisters looked up. So they all climbed the tree, and they said, the world looked extraordinary. And they looked up, and they saw Tina. It was impossible. It was ridiculous. It was nonsense. But it was true. Tina was flying. And when she asked her sisters to join her, they said something they had never said before. So they looked up and Tina was flying with the dragon. She said, join me. They said something they had never said before. Yes, why not? Oh my goodness, all her sisters joined her flying with their balloons. Oh my goodness, look at them. They're having a great time. And after that, they just couldn't wait to see what else was possible. Look at that, they're watching the dragon fly away. They couldn't wait to see what was possible. Oh my goodness, look at them. They're in a rocket ship up to the moon. All the sisters. Tina and her sisters are going to the moon. The end. Hope you liked it.